So during back bends, the lower back likes to kind of take over and be the default in carrying the load. So it's important to kind of isolate and train through our shoulders and thoracic and upper back area for a more balanced and harmonious back bend so that we can activate through the entire spine. So in this video, we're going to activate through the thoracic, upper back, and shoulders and strengthen through them and release tension that's stored deep within us. The fact that you click this video means that you're a baddie. And the fact that you are training with me means that you have chosen the bendy timeline. And that means the bendy poses live within you already. You are just flowing through time and space to unlock the pose that lives within you already. You are already bendy. And so I want you to remember that as you train and put in your reps. And I can't wait for you to beautifully blossom into who you were meant to be. So you're gonna need a pair of weights for this class. I'm using a 3-pound weight. You can use water bottles or get a little bit creative, and also bring 2 blocks and a foam roller. Let's get started. So we're gonna begin with some chaturangas to build heat in the body. Come into a downward dog. Checking in with yourself first here. Pressing your heel up and down, then roll up into a high plank. And your elbows close to your ribs. We're going to slowly descend down, thread through, your chest open and proud. Your shoulder blades active here to squeeze your back body. Your knees on the mat, child's pose. Push up into the downward dog again and roll up into a high plank. Controlled descend into chaturanga. Checking in with yourself, swing side to side to wake up the back body, knees on the mat. Up into the downward dog again, roll up. Your last one here. Amazing work. Now coming down, grab 2 blocks. Grab your weights and make a T shape. And we're gonna do some pulses up here. Glue your hip bone down. Lift your upper back slightly off the mat. And if you need to take breaks in between, you can gently set your weights down. However, I challenge you to constantly push yourself. And then gently placing the weight down to come up into a lunge. So come into a beautiful strong lunge to begin with. Grab your weights once again. We are going to do some thoracic twists here. So from here, your lower body shouldn't move. Imagine you have a cup of water on your thigh here and your hip bones are both facing forward. And from here, both arms facing forward. And we're gonna open up. Thoracic twist. So I want the movement to come from your mid back to kind of ring out and open, and then close back up. Meanwhile, your lower body shouldn't move. It's super still while you try to isolate this motion. And then from here, set one weight down and twist in the direction of your front leg. Reaching. Imagine you have a long, beautiful line connecting from your right knee to your right fingertips, your right hand, as you try to extend and make yourself long here. Long. And then we're gonna draw big circles with the upper arm. So control circles while your hips are continuing to sink down while kind of dragging forward. So do 3 one way and then reverse directions. Letting the weight kind of assist with the expansion of your chest and opening up through squeezing your upper back and feeling expansive all the way through to your knee. Sinking your hips gently. Reverse once again. And gently sink down. Sink and try twisting open your chest a little bit more so that it faces towards the ceiling. And then rounding forward to switch sides. So this time I'm coming onto my right lunge. Again, thinking about a cup on my thigh, so super still. Both my hip bones are facing forward. And I'm going to open up into a nice isolated thoracic twist. Look beyond your hand, like you're reaching, you're being pulled on the opposite directions. Look far ahead. And try to go really slow and controlled and isolate the movement. Now, putting your right weight down, and we're gonna extend through to the beyond the front knee. So think about a beautiful line connecting from your left knee all the way to your hand and being pulled away from each other, creating more space. And then draw big circles here. I like to do 3 one way and then switching directions. You got this. This is not easy, but I'm so proud of you for putting in your rep. You are so amazing, so beautiful. And then poke the sky. Let yourself drop. Be expansive. Open up your chest towards the ceiling. Let your hips sink a little bit. Squeeze through your glutes, your back, and then rounding forward to come out of that. Amazing work. Now we're gonna stand up. Come into a triangle shape with your back foot kind of in a 45-degree angle. You're only gonna need one weight for this. We're going to extend into an arch. Really squeeze through your shoulder blades. And then round in for contraction. Breathe out. Arch. So contraction is exhale. And then inhale. To squeeze into an arch. Contraction. And then expansion. Dip your chest down. Contract. Open. Contract. And open up. Now we're gonna repeat that on the other side. So your right foot forward this time. My left foot is slightly angled in a 45-degree angle. And I'm gonna grab the weight and arch sending my belly button in close to my thigh. I'm gonna try to dip my chest down and then exhale to contract in. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Dipping your chest down. Really pushing up through your lats. And then now coming into a standing T shape now. So my feet are kind of shoulder distance apart. I'm going to fold forward in half, really trying to hinge from the hips. Belly button to the thigh, no rounding in the back. If you feel like you're rounding, just go up a little bit. And from here, I'm going to T-shape my arms. So I'm gonna try to think about poking the sky with the weights. And then you can kind of reset by bouncing. I know, hang in there, you got this. And then shake it out, side to side, round through your back. And then coming down onto the mat now. Place one block on the top of the mat, and we're gonna thread one arm. I'm threading my left arm underneath the right, and I'm gonna look for the weight with my other hand and open up your chest. So your hip might want to follow the movement like that and open up like that. Try to ground through your knees. Try to think about the movement coming from your mid-back. So you're really twisting your ribs, you're twisting your thoracic spine. And inhale to reset. Exhale just a little bit deeper. Let the weight pull you back really gently. Stay engaged. It's a gentle, like, you're playing with the engagement and the pull here. And then gently placing the weight down, ground through the hand, push yourself back up. And I'm gonna thread through the other arm now. And then find the weight and open up into the thoracic twist. The hips, your hips may want to move with you. Try to make sure that they're still pointing the same direction. They're not really flickering in their lights. Their light is consistent. The movement is coming from the mid-back area. Inhale and exhale to open up. Just a little more. Inhale and open up. And now placing the weight gently to come out of that. We're not quite done with the weights yet. Grab the weights with both hands. We're gonna try to push up, shoulders to your knees, shoulders to your ears. Shrug up. And then when you think you can't shrug a little bit more, and then drag it down by pulling on your lats.
like your shoulder blades are being hugged and tucked in together. Try to close your ribs, and I try to isolate this movement in your shoulders and your lats. So it is a very subtle movement, but you are working your stabilizer muscles. Your rotator cuffs are so easy to get injured. Like, I've had an injury there as well, so I've had to do a lot of these to get my stabilization and my extension back. But even after an injury, it doesn't need to define you. You can always come back stronger. You can always come back stronger no matter what you've been through. Just leave that narrative behind. Leave all of that old identity behind, and you can choose new identity anytime and any moment that you wish. And now we are going to come into one of my favorite exercises. So stack 2 blocks, and you might just want to do a block if you feel like wobbly, or if you're beside a wall, that is fine, or your wall is behind above your head and this way, that is also fine. But if this is your first time trying the exercise, you might feel a little bit unstable, so maybe like not use the foam roller, just use the blocks. So from here, I'm gonna place my thoracic spine just on the roller. So where typically your bra strap would go. And from here, grab your weights. I'm going to lift up with my glutes, forward with the weights, and sink back while drawing snow angel arms. And let the weight kind of like help you open up. So it is not just, you're not just flinging and like flaring out your ribs. This is a controlled extension, right? You are squeezing through all of your back and your core too, while gently tucking in your ribs, but melting your chest open. So think about that back squeeze while you open up the front. Let your breath help you. And reversing the snow angel arms to come back up. Go once again. Now we're gonna try pulsing at the top, like when you've made your snow angel arms, pulse your arm back a little bit more. Think about squeezing through your entire back. Try gently tucking in your chin, making a double chin on purpose, and then extending through the neck as well. So kind of connecting that whole extension of your spine. So linger there, pulse, linger, and open up. Come out of that slowly, your head up last. Putting this in the front now, keep it stacked. And we are gonna stretch through the shoulders. So like that, and we'll do a puppy pose. When you do a puppy pose, your ribs are not flaring out. You're not dumping your whole weight in this area. This is a controlled extension, right? So you're squeezing through your thoracic area, your shoulder blades, while you think about opening up through the front, engaging through the back, opening through the front. So, and breathe with it. Exhale as you sink gently down towards the floor. So my wrist is on the roller while I gently breathe. You might want to tuck your feet for that extra push, or keep it untucked, whichever feels the most intuitive for you. And you can choose to look up or keep your head neutral. I find that looking up helps me engage my neck as well. And then gently come out of that. Grab one of the weights and place your wrist there. And my other hand is kind of grounding on the mat. Come into a child's pose. And we're gonna lift up. Lift up through the lats and shoulders. Do it in threes. This is quite hard, so 3 or 5, and then take a little break and then keep going. This is so good for your stabilizing muscles, especially in like overreach. If you do like overhead reach back bends. Now we'll switch sides, grabbing the weight with your left this time. And lift up. Take little breaks if you need. It should feel like a good challenge, but you're not overexerting yourself. Amazing. Now gently place the weight to the side. Come on your belly and your roller on your wrist. We're going to drag the roller, but as you're dragging, think about the squeeze and you're tucking your shoulder blades, like you're flattening them out against your back while you open up through the chest and roll up into the cobra. So keep your core lightly engaged. Feel that mid-back working, and then gently descend. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Your shoulders are open, your front is open. Gently engaging through the glutes and the core, feeling expansive, and gently coming down. Roll your shoulder blades down. Your chest feeling expansive. Tuck in your chin. Gently make a double chin. Keep your neck active. and slowly reverse to come back down. Roll your shoulder blade down. Squeeze through your mid back and your upper back, and gently coming out of that. Now grabbing a block and placing it in that soft part of your belly, kind of like above your pelvic bone. And from here, I'm going to ground through one hand in the middle and bend through my knee, grab the ankle of one leg, the inside of my ankle, and I'm gonna grab the other ankle with my other hand. And push the ankle on your hands, and open up. Tuck your chin in, roll your shoulder blades back and down, engage through your core, feel expansive, and then gently coming back out. Windshield wiper your legs, add in some gentle movement, and then we will try that once again. Now, try grabbing a little bit further down. If you were grabbing your foot, try grabbing your ankle. If you were grabbing your ankle, try grabbing your shin. Again, pushing up against your hands. Squeeze through your shoulders, tuck in your chin, and push your feet or your calves, shin against your hands, and gently release. Windshield wiper, gentle movement, and then coming into a child's pose. We will finish this with some like core exercises, as we did do some back bends, which inevitably the lower back would step in. And so we are going to come down onto our backs and place the roller on the arch of your feet. Lift up. Lift up here gently, and we are going to gently bring the leg up and tap. We're just working one leg at a time. Tap, really wrapping your core in. Squeeze through your glutes. Try to think about your navel in toward your spine. And then switching sides. This is a really nice stabilization exercise for your core as well. And your hip flexors. It's all interconnected, right? So bring the hip flexor in, gently tap. Continue to squeeze through your core. Gently lifting up, pushing up with your glutes. And then lower down one vertebrae at a time. And then we are going to extend our legs up and then just crunch up like you are trying to tap your toes. Exhale to crunch up. Your legs straight, and we will gently roll up. Arms above your head, tuck your pelvis, and slowly descend down. And then gently coming back up again. Expand your chest forward and slowly lower down. Come back up slowly. Tuck your pelvis to gently drop down. Up and fold forward. Make space in your lower back. Press your feet against your hand to make more space in your spine. Gently move side to side. And then coming out of that, amazing work. Back bends are not easy, so if you are sweating and that was a challenge for you, congratulations. Your body is blossoming into a beautiful bendy self. I'm so proud of you for showing up. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next part. We are going to kind of integrate all of that, so I can't wait to see you. Bye.